I'm going to review Rebel Moon Part 2. And I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you a disclaimer right now. If you are a Zack Snyder fanboy and you are just going to troll this post and defend what I say no matter what, you should keep swiping. Trust me, my husband is a Zack Snyder fanboy. He's an apologist, and at least he's honest that he knows he's an apologist and he knows that he's biased. And he's listened to my views about this and he actually completely sees where I'm coming from. And it doesn't matter, he likes it anyway. So Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. It was just bad. It's just similar to the first one, how I felt super cliche, super low hanging fruit, super generic. There were so many times where I'm just like, the dialogue is like cringeworthy. The acting is cringeworthy. Cringeworthy. And I do think that Zack Snyder has good ideas. I think he's a good world creator, idea thinker upper. But I think he should just stick to story by, and I think he should stick to um, being a DP. Because for me, if an overall film it has a certain way that people think of it, that speaks to the director. And if the acting is that bad, that also speaks to the director because it means that you are the main one that's giving the go ahead on those people being cast. And you also are not able to work with your actors in a way, even if they're not the best actors, to get the best performance out of them. And it really is frustrating to me. You know, the lead character, Sophia, I don't know how to pronounce her name perfectly, who plays Cora, Sophia Botella. Um, I looked it up because every time I'm like, oh my God, this person is such a is not a very good actor. Like, what's going on? I looked it up. She was a dancer, a model, and did a lot of like gymnastic stuff from a really young age, and then got into like a music video, and then somehow broke from the music videos and started being cast in these action films, which I'm sure one of the main reasons why is because of all the physicality training that she has. But the thing that drives me nuts is what is up with people having like the lowest view of acting, like so little respect for the craft of acting that they are like that there it's almost like the audacity. Like I have basic rhythm. I have taken basic dance classes and never ever would I have the audacity to be like, put me as a lead in a music video and then let me do nothing to be at the level that like the people who are like my peers are being at, to excel and do the most and train and train and train. Like it's like I feel like no other artistic profession or profession in general in the world do people think that way. Do people think that just because it's almost like this thing like acting. How hard can it be? Am I right? I've already been a model. I've already been a this. It feels like this kind of like gross thing of people just wanting to be famous versus really honoring the opportunity that's been given to them. And I know so many good actors, so many good actors that are also dancers and really good dancers, so many great actors that are also really great dancers and also really great singers. And also, so it's not that the people aren't out there. Like, why are we not giving those people more opportunities so that it's not just the same old people over and over again? Just like this star quality and about like a name or being some star versus about people that are actually interesting in pushing the boundaries of the craft. And like, see, it just it just drives me nuts. It offends me personally because it's something that I study and I've been studying. Um, but it's yeah, I can't like I'm a singer. I've taken basic singing lessons and I can't imagine being like, put me as a lead on Broadway and then doing absolutely no work to train and be reliable to produce and like be that kind of talent at that level. You're literally given a feature film role. And I don't know. Maybe they think they're good. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. And I know that art is subjective. I know this, but just because someone's crying on screen doesn't mean that it's affecting anybody else. I know a lot of people that can make themselves cry on screen. I knew people in college that could like do this little clicky clicky thing in the back of their mouth that would trigger something that would literally make their eyes water. And then they could be like, I'm upset. Um, there's literally people that can make themselves cry and like make themselves look like they're experiencing something. But you can tell, just start looking. You can tell when it's not connected to anything. Anyway, rant, rant, rant. Don't waste your time with Rebel Moon Part 1. There's a couple like really cool visual shots. Oh, it just is a bummer to me because I know how many extraordinary, filmmakers are trying to break into the industry, and it's like, I don't know, it's all agreement reality. People agree he's a good filmmaker and they keep giving him money to make stuff. I don't know.